And I was going to ask you, from your point of view, what's the kind of Goldilocks point to start from? Is it to start with nothing? Is it to start with an organization that's, first gen, call it that, where they're coming into it going, we've got carnage going on with all different types of workers all over the place? Or is the Goldilocks zone slightly more mature? Where's the best place to kind of, for you, when you look at it and think, I can come in here and give some expertise to this organization? What's the ideal entry point?
Well, to be honest with you, John, I don't think that is, an ideal point. Each businesses over the years, they've taken their own choices at certain points. And for me, I don't think there is great, you've got a Gen 1 client here. For me, this is brilliant. I can really help them understand. It's no different to me whether someone is, Gen 1 or whether they've, had contingent staffing, and want to implement services or don't know how to implement services. I don't think it really matters. I think what matters is that you see a client that has, a real need for change, right? So it's not so much about where they are now, what they want to be, but they can see the appetite and see the need that something needs to happen. Like I've been involved with clients that are probably third gen, I would say now. But because of what they've done over the past few years, it's disabled them to be able to actually change what they're doing and implement new services. That is a great challenge, right? But it's a tough one. It's probably tougher than a Gen 1 who doesn't know where the how to go, right? So I know it's a bit of a roundabout answer to your question. I don't think there is one ideal profile, so to say. I think if I'm stepping out of the sort of technology and whatever maturity level that client is on and how far they've been, it's really more about the client's approach, right? So for me, it's that client's approach about how they're actually understanding the scope of what they're looking at, right? That for me is what really infuses me. When I see a client that is having challenges physically understanding, well, I don't even know. I know what my challenges are, but I don't know what I need. That to me is the opportunity, right? And that doesn't need to be Gen 1, right? Of course, you will see that on the majority of Gen 1s. But if you're looking for a more mature one, if you've got a program manager who's been focused on contingent staffing, temporary workers, trying to look at and understand, well, how on earth do I engage the stakeholders for, to manage all the services, and then maybe all these niche areas that I don't, or even we've got problems with compliance. I haven't got a clue where to go or what the need is. So I think it's that side of it that gets me going.